Let me also rope in Ambassador Dayal into this conversation. Ambassador Dayal, this is obviously, a situation which India is peeved with, but the fact of the matter is that once again China has shown this unsolicited support towards Pakistan and unsolicited, omission of a terrorist attack, which led to a crisis which could have resulted in a nuclear standoff. What do you make of the fact that the Chinese have, taken it very lightly that India is upset over this?
Well, Mr. Sumit Pure has very correctly emphasized the importance of national interests for India and for any other country. He very correctly pointed out that if our national interests are being adversely impacted, we are not going to attend even a meeting such as the SCO. We'll walk out, he said, bang the papers and leave. That's the right thing. If your national interests are being hurt, you should not take part in anything which is being held or organized, even if it's a multilateral meeting. Now, China's interests matter to it. And Pakistan has been playing an important role in that regard. Pakistan had given away territory which it was occupying in Jammu and Kashmir. It had given away territory which it had seized from India because of whatever happened long back in regard to the activities in Jammu and Kashmir. And the Pakistanis gave it away to China, and in return, they bought China's friendship. Now, China uses Pakistan, everybody knows it. And for that reason, China is prepared to fund Pakistan, arm Pakistan, as long as it serves China's interests. Now, China has invested too much money, and a lot of money is probably going down the drain because the security situation in Pakistan is such that the Chinese are worried. Chinese nationals are being killed. So there are many voices within China which are raising questions about the feasibility of continuing to invest in Pakistan. As it is, Pakistan is able to pay back sometimes the annual debt to China, sometimes it's not able to do that. So there are questions whether Pakistan is an asset or a liability. If the Chinese were wise enough, they would have broken off this sort of a relationship, because I think they should realize that Pakistan is becoming a liability. However, it seems at the moment they are continuing to support Pakistan in every manner possible. And that is why in the recent incidents which have happened in the context of India-Pakistan relationship, they have gone the whole hog to support Pakistan. They have shielded all of Pakistan's mischief. They have given Pakistan weaponry when Operation Sindoor was going to be launched. So in other words, they are standing by with Pakistan. And both sides have been proclaiming, as they've been doing in the past, that their friendship is an all-weather friendship. Now, how do we in India look at things? We have made it clear to the Chinese that we are prepared to work towards a good relationship. Maybe recall that Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi and the Chinese President Xi Jinping had a meeting on the sidelines of the BRICS Summit in October last year. And Prime Minister had said that the India-China relationship is very important, not only for our people, but also for global peace. Now, we have put across matters very clearly. It's now up to the Chinese, but they are not seeing matters any differently as compared to what they have done. In other words, they are maintaining a rigid stand. So we have to be on guard. We have to make sure that our borders are defended. We have to make sure that Chinese encroachments should be pushed back. We have to make sure that if the Chinese resort to any sort of mischievous activity, we are alert and we are able to handle that. However, to expect China to change its position on Pakistan at this stage may be asking for too much. Let us see how things shape out. Pakistan has found a new friend in the United States, who again is wanting to use Pakistan for its own interests. The thing with Pakistan is that allows itself to sit in the laps of the big powers. It does not have any self-respect. On the other hand, India will not allow itself to be used. India pursues a policy of multi-alignment. India understands what strategic autonomy is, and therefore, neither are we aligned with anyone, nor do we want to oppose anybody. And that is why we have made it very clear to the Chinese that while we want to have a good relationship with them, we are prepared to do everything possible. Our defense minister listed out 4 important points on which both sides have to take action to further the relationship. But
Fair
at the
enough,
same
sir.
time, if they expect us to sign something like the SCO declaration, then we are not going to do so. And our defense minister did absolutely the right thing by conveying to the Chinese a very clear and categorical message.
Absolutely right, sir. You're spot on.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.